Hey guys, happy Monday everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Jaydee for another episode of our daily stock market insights. Today is May 23rd, 2022. It's a Monday. I hope you had a profitable day today, but let us go ahead and deep dive into the stocks that you guys have requested along with the other stocks that we might be able to cover today. Okay, so if this is a video you want to watch every single day, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're always updated whenever I have new videos. Okay, so let me just go ahead and quickly share the comments and requests here. Arlen wanted me to review MRC and BSC, ABA for PDA Avicii. I don't know who that is. MONDE for Ramon. Okay. Okay, so we'll prioritize these stocks. But before we start, I'd like to quickly give my insights here for our index. So I'm using a Bollinger Band with the RSI and volume and candlesticks as my main set of indicators. And as you can see here, right off the bat, we ended the day with a 0.87% decline from the previous day's performance. As you can see right here, we got rejected at the resistance area in the short term. Okay, so technically, overall, we are in a downtrend. So we had a slight recovery, but then again, we got rejected. So we are still following this downtrend trajectory. Okay, so chances are we could be revisiting previous key areas, particularly the 6,400 area over here, 6,410. And what this simply means is that so the index is composed of around 30 plus blue chip companies in the country. So chances are if you open these big players, the chart may be ending in a red today. Okay, so they could be experiencing some decline, but we are going to go check them out. Okay, so just be extra careful. We might have some downward movement in the coming days for our index. Okay, so let's start with Arlen's request, which is MRC. Guys, just know that the priority of my request here is really on the technical analysis side. So if there are any reasons why a stock is moving in a particular direction, go ahead and share it to us so that we can also learn from you. Okay, so now for MRC, I don't know the backstory of this, but for some reason we had a nice lift. So thanks for catching that, Arlen. This is a nice movement with a significant volume, as you can see right here. 157 trades for today. Foreign buying happened today, and really good volume. So what I'm saying here is that really this is a good time. We should consider MRC looking at the technicals. We have officially broken out of this downtrend channel. If I'm to draw a line, so technically it's just respecting this MA20 area, okay, as our resistance. And then for today we managed to break out of that. We also are triggering the upper Bollinger Band, so that is very good. Chances are there will be a continuation, so anywhere between 0.21 to the 0.21 to 0.22, wherever we are tomorrow, get in as near as you can to the 0.21 level. So you have to first ask yourself, if you want to engage in this stock, what kind of trade would you like to engage in? Is this just for short-term play, position trading, or for long-term? Because overall, if I'm to look at this is a badly hit stock, right? It really it okay, I thought it almost went to a reset level, but it's almost there, right? So back in 2020, at the height of our pandemic, it even reached as low as 0.13 level. But really 0.21, 0.22, super cheap area. And we have also some nice movement today. So check that out. You can even put that in your watch list if you're not yet ready. But overall, this is already a good time to start accumulating. Um, the next stock is BSC. BSC, nice one as well for today. So we've been moving up here. We managed to break out of that. And what's nice about this is that, okay, so it managed to cross the MA20 line. It retested the support area. And then today, there was a continuation. So I almost the same view as how I see the chart for MRC, right? Badly hit stock as well. And we are now moving to the upside. Really good catch here, Arlen. You had a green today, second day of nice volume for this stock. Friday we had a green, then it supported today. So anywhere between 0.38 to 4.42, that's a really good area to enter. That's 10%. So anywhere between that. I really like how the chart is displayed right now. It's triggering the upper Bollinger Band, although you only have 159 trades for today. So I'm thinking there will be traders among these trades, and they could be locking in their gains. So that could be your best time to haggle, so you can get in as near as you can at the 0.38. ABA is also rallying. Okay, so it ended at 1.31, but I already find this area on the expensive side. We are already overextended in the overbought level. So I'm thinking any moment from now we could be, pulling back. I'm not saying it's going to pull back all the way down, but we don't really know. It could just be a in an Elliott wave. So I'm no expert in Elliott wave, right? But I know the logic there. So for example, this is your first, then it retraced, and then your next level is here. This is your third, and then when it pulls back, it might pull back over here. So I'm looking at support resistance areas in the historical performance. That's helping me plot the support, the waves for the Elliott wave. So somewhere there for the um, fifth wave. Okay, so I'm thinking there's still a potential here, but come which area was that? My third point, I think that's around 132, which is very near. Okay, so if it pulls back, it will potentially go back to the 1.20 area. Right, but hopefully you guys were able to enter at a cheaper level already. So in case, my suggestion here, if you really want to um, enter, wait for that pullback, because it's already on the expensive side. This is already a profit taking level for those people who may have entered here. So I'm not really highly recommending for you to enter, because it's already expensive, unless you are a long-term holder. Because for long-term holders, you have some foreign buying today, so that could be a good sign as well. And movement for the past how many days were above average. So I think there's volume in this movement. It's just that non-stop green. Normally when that thing happens, the drop is also significant, but based on the Elliott wave and the support resistance that I referred to for the waves I plotted, chances are it will drop at around 120. Okay, please excuse my my voice. Next is MONDE. Okay, MONDE, ang gaganda ng mga stocks pinapatingin nyo sa akin, no? MONDE, I've been reviewing this and non-stop siya, oh. So I I mentioned during this period when it started triggering the upper band, I've been saying that it's it's really good sign, because during this time, I think I remember this day, the green candlestick was supported by volume. It's also coming from a constricted band, and chances are there will be a continuation. We are correct. So I think, I'm not sure if it was also Ramon who requested this previously, but I managed to review this, and that was my outlook, and now it's really happening. So that kind of strategy is really working, especially coming from a support area. It stabilized first, did some sideways for several weeks, so it really accumulated that momentum, the gradual build up in the momentum. So now, so to find out where we can potentially pull back. Oh, if we don't know if this is really going to pull back right away, but if I'm to draw the trend line, oops, ba yan? If I will draw the trend line, ito ang trend line ng weekly chart. So, posible, okay, kasi I have this, I use the previous highs for the resistance. So my little room for the price to move even higher for this week. Chances are mga around 16, posibleng 60, 17 pesos. Pwedeng abot pa siya ng 17 before it goes back again. So that's the trend line I'm seeing right now. But then again, who knows? We could be breaking that pretty soon. Okay? So if it pulls back, maybe abangan mo na lang sa around 15.18 area. Okay, so take note, every candlestick here is worth 1 week. So the lines or the areas I am mentioning may not really happen within the week, could be the next week or in the next few weeks. But just know that in a weekly chart, we're still within the downtrend channel and approaching a possible resistance. At the same time, we're also seeing a Bollinger Band, and we have managed to cross the MA20 line. And in a Bollinger Band, once you're above the MA20, chances are when we pull back, we will create a brand new support at the MA20 line. So that's our view. Okay, so the rest, so those are the stocks. So if you have a request, feel free to drop a comment so that I can prioritize your stock in my next review. I can probably add a few more. Converge ended red today, so not good here, because on a weekly chart, we got rejected right away here. We got rejected at the MA20 line, so it's respecting that channel for now. So, saan tayo? Baka, balik tayo sa weekly. It might even go back to the 24 level. That's my outlook. See, if you go on a much longer time frame, you reduce the noise and you can see outright the overall direction of a stock. And now the next thing you do is you go daily chart to really see on a daily time frame. See that it's starting to trigger that, so chances are we could be going back here. 24.27. I'm done with MONDE. SMPH. SMPH, medyo madami siyang resistance, no? Let's go to the weekly chart. Okay. On a weekly chart, actually overall, I see a sideways movement here, just sideways. Now, your next resistance is just right here, or approaching that. That's, how far is that? Ayan. Ito pala. From where we are right now, that's just around 5-6%, 5.5% away from the current price of SMPH. So if you want, you can just monitor this, find a nice entry, kasi pag range trading lang, medyo maliit yung potential gains mo dyan. So if you want, you can wait for it to really drop around the support area. Otherwise, find a much better entry. Find something that's gaya ng MRC, BSC, maganda yung mga setup na yun. But I would understand why you want SMPH because they're more stable, they're more, they're bigger and yeah, much bigger in terms of uh, market cap and it's SM, right? uh, there's one thing I want to mention and share just to document this. This is LTG. LTG has a scheduled dividend release. X date is on the 26th. So if you want to participate in the dividend play here, make sure you enter either, tomorrow would be your last. Oh, it's 24th pa lang pala. 24th, 25th. So you have 2 days to participate. But if you are going to buy it on the 26th, please know that you are no longer qualified to get this scheduled dividend because meaning ng X date, the first minute, okay, kailangan on the first minute of May 26, the system will be able to capture your profile to have LTG in your portfolio. That is why some people would opt to exit on the 26th because the system has already captured them. They can get the dividend even if they will exit on the date. Meaning kasi ng X date is that day is already excluded. Okay? So, but then, why am I talking about this? The reason for that is this stock has, dropped so much. Kita nyo, grabbing drop niya. And parang we are about to enter a nice shift in our direction here. This is already a support on a weekly chart. Okay. Now, if I go to the daily, ang daily niya, we started triggering. Ang ganda ng volume today. Actually, it started back on the 18th of May. Small candlesticks, but we're above the average volume. And today we had really a significant jump, but medyo may profit taking nangyari. So if you want to wait for another pullback, haggle ng konti, but definitely we are already at the support area. I suggest those people who would like to engage in LTG look at it for long term because this is also one of the more stable stocks with a really nice dividend yield. Okay, look at this, 8.61. Kunwari you enter. For this year alone, they were able to give a dividend in March, a dividend in May. So kahit so ngayon nasa ano na to, 0.45 ba, 0.5 level, 0.30 plus 0.15 is 0.45. What is 0.45? 0.45 over 8.61. That's 5.2% gain. So, hindi natin alam pag kami madagdag pa na dividend within the year. So, what's your yield then? Diba? So, if you want to try out, if you have a buying power, distribute that in tranches. First buy anywhere between 848 to 861. And then if it drops, the lowest peg you can have here is 806. But I really have a bullish sentiment for this stock because of the volume. Maganda kasi while the price was moving higher and higher, the volume is also participating. The volume is also increasing. So there's a big possibility that it could really continue to the upside. Okay, and then hold lang. Kasi you already have a good position. Similar with the MRC and BSC, ang ganda na position so if you hang in there for an extended period of time, ang laki ng potential gain mo. How much more if you are able to enter in a stock, stable and nice entry support ka, tapos may dividend pa. So parang sinusweldohan ka regularly just by holding on a stock. Maganda rin siya, no? Okay, another stock that is really giving out nice yield in terms of dividend is GMA7. GMA7 nga lang, for the past how many days, nag-recover na. Pero this was the period na really a good catch sana to. Around 9.75. Kaso 5, it's already the 5th day. But let's see if there will be rejection because this is your MA20 line. Baka mag-reject din to. So the moment it goes back very near your 9.75, that's your opportunity. And look, just hold on to it for long term. Okay, hold on to it for long term. And every year, this gives out really nice yield. So, diba? 1 point, ano to, 2021. For 2022, 1.45. So imagine mo, 10%. Sobra pa, no? 1.45 over 11.8. 12%. Imagine that. Pwede pa. So if you... Kaso, tapos na to So we don't know, maybe next year naman. So just accumulate. Pag nag-drop siya, buy ka lang ng buy. Because I don't see GMA going bankrupt anytime soon, right? Walang ABS. So a lot of the advertisers are really going to GMA for their advertising needs, and madami pa lang silang shows. So, yun. This is another stock that's really giving nice dividend yield. Another stock that gives out really good yield is SCC. Kaso, tapos na rin to. Now, ang problem dito is because it's already very expensive, and I'm not recommending that anymore because medyo mahal na siya. Wait for it to drop. Wait for it to drop because we're now at a resistance area. Okay. Yun. Wait for it. Pag mag-drop siya siguro 29, but possible pa, pero I still find it expensive. Okay, so for those people who are really considering this to trade in the short term, catch it at 29, exit at 34 if you want. But the nearest resistance I see right now is 34. Okay, so I think those are the stocks that I have reviewed for tonight. I'll outline them in the description and put a timestamp so that you can just jump into the stock you'd like to listen to right away. Okay, in the meantime, thank you for watching and bye-bye.